Hello again, family and friends of First Christian Church. We made it to Wednesday, so Wednesday means we need a quick refueling to get us through the rest of the week, right? So lately, scrolling through social media and even text messages and conversations I'm having with friends, people always say they're fine, but what I see them post and what we talk about, what they text me, tells a totally different story, a story filled with anxiousness, anxiety, and fear. So I want you to check out 2 Timothy 1, 6 through 7. You'll see that it says, "For this reason remind you to fan into the flame that the gift of God, which is in you through the laying on of my hands. For God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control." So fear is an issue that seems to impact us all in some form or fashion, right? Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not measuring up, fear of death, fear of being alone, fear of suffering, the fear of the election, right? The list goes on and on and on. Fear is something we all wrestle with if we're honest. So what can we do about it? Is there a way to live free from fear? I think God knew this would be a challenge for us. So throughout his word, what does he do? He speaks straight to the heart of the matter. How can we live strong and courageous in the face of fear? Great question, right? The answer lies in our focus. What are you focusing on? Realistically, there will never be a time in life completely free of reason to fear. Life is uncertain. Potential fears are everywhere. So the question we need to ask ourselves is this: where are you looking? Are you focused on all the reasons you have to be afraid? Are you focused on the God who says to us, don't be afraid? Where are you looking at? Search yourself. Eyes fixed on God will lead to power, love, and self-control. Eyes fixed elsewhere will lead to anxiety and uncertainty and fear. I love the language Paul uses here. He says, fan into the flame the gift of God. It brings to mind the image of a campfire. You know, when you start a campfire, you're trying to get the fire started, you blow into those few embers and suddenly a small spark bursts into a flame, right? What fire is growing in your life? Ask yourself that. Meditate on that. A life of fear or a life of faith? Fix your eyes on Jesus and you'll see those huge fires of fear begin to subside. Not because there's suddenly no reason to worry, but because God is bigger than even your biggest concern, right? The good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ is this: we are far worse than we dare to consider, but we are far more loved than we ever thought possible. Jesus offers you forgiveness. Jesus will cover you in grace. Jesus will give you a fresh start if you only step out of fear and step into faith. So fix your eyes on him. Something to meditate on today. Till next time, love you guys. Keep looking up.